Welcome, welcome. Let's unbox this box of Transformers Blokees Galaxy version 3 Shattered Universe. This is a box, international version I got from AliExpress. This is the Shining version, so it's about the same size as the Galaxies we've been opening lately. The only difference is, the main difference is, they're going to light up. So, on the front of the top of the box, we've got some artwork of the figures we're going to get. On the front of the box, we have similar artwork, but then we got the figures also listed down here. So we're going to get all of these figures, and we will either get this Megatron or special Megatron. See, I believe it's going to be 5 out of 6 boxes are going to have the regular Megatron. 1 out of 6 is going to have the Galaxy version, or the special version, I believe, if that's the math. I'm kind of, we're always hunting for the rare, but I think I kind of like the regular version better. But we'll see what we get. All right, let's side of the box just has logos. Bottom of the box is blank. Back of the box just has stuff, text that we don't care about. So let's go ahead and start opening. We'll get rid of the plastic wrap. We'll start by breaking the perforation on the top. Then we'll raise the flap, fold here, tuck the flap in the back, these aside, and actually let's go ahead and break the perforation along the sides here. Angled perforation there. And there's a perforation on the front. Oops. And this is kind of what the box would look like if you're walking around a retail store and you found a box of these. Usually these, I find that we're going to get these in more of the hobby stores rather than Walmart. I've seen the Galaxy versions, but not the Shining or the Defenders yet. All right, so the box is heavily holographic. It's got the Megatron on the front. It's got the figures we're going to get, plus the possibility of the special Megatron. It's got a picture of Megatron, artwork of Megatron on the back. Actually, that looks like a photo, possibly. And the artwork of Megatron on the side. All right, each box is shrink wrapped. Okay, get that off. And we're gonna open up our first box. Actually, let's just do it this way. Remember, always cut away from yourself if you're using a knife to cut your boxes open. So inside the box, we're going to have some instructions for the light module, which I'll usually ignore. But basically it's it'll be how to change the battery and stuff. And then we got some instructions here. I'm going to put it aside in case it spoils the figure. We're not going to open that up yet. We got a small bag and a large bag. So let's go ahead and open up our small bag. And that's what's going to spoil the figure, because it has a card inside there. So the hands tell me it's kind of, I think this is going to be Orion packs. Yeah, IDW Orion packs. This is from the IDW comic books. My camera's blurry today. Let's see how good it does during our build. Okay, so we have the stand. The Autobot stands are usually yellow. Decepticon stands are usually purple. We've got hands. We've got two palm hands and two fist. Let's go ahead and pop those off. Open up the bag for all our parts. Make sure all the parts are out of the bag. All right, so this is our light module. If we flick it, it should light up, but it's not. Oh, because we haven't pulled the tab yet. Plastic tab. Pull that. Tap. We got our light for our chest and eyes. So let's put that aside and find our shoulder joints. When we find a shoulder joint, I'm going to pop it right there, making sure those pegs are facing front and back. We'll find another shoulder joint. Let's see where we got it. Where is it at? There we go. Put that on the other side. I'm going to find the back piece. Looks like that's it. Okay, just slide it in there. There are slots right there and there for those pegs to kind of sit in. Let's see. I think we're going to need a little bit of assembly for the chest. So we got here, and then looks like we got a windshield for the chest. And since it's Optimus Prime, it looks like there's no artwork for the Matrix on this, since this is Orion packs. All right, now let's put on our arms. These pieces with the pegs on the side are going to be the upper arms. Those pegs is what we'll use to hold in the shoulder armor. And then we're gonna, looks like they've put together the elbow and knee joints for us, which is appreciated. So we're just gonna put them into the upper arms. Then our lower arms look like this. And I'm going to go ahead and put the hole where it's to the inside. Since I don't believe he has any accessories to peg in there. If we find out different, we'll switch them. Got 2 of them, 1 for each side. They'll go in like this. And we can put in some hands. Oh, just, whoops. There we go. I'll just use fist for these, for most of these. And then we're gonna put our, start with our waist. So for our waist, we're gonna need, there should be, let's see, here we go. So this piece right here, there's a big hole right there. And then there's a big peg right there, so just slide that in there. Then we've got a painted piece, or a printed piece, that we're gonna plug in using these 2 holes and these 2 pegs. And the printed piece we put on the front. We have a blank piece, which we're going to put on the back. Like that. And then we got 2 thigh pieces. And this will slide right into the ball pit joint right there. And oh, you know what? Let's take this off and put it on the correct place. And then do that. And then we'll have a much better looking figure when it's assembled correctly. All right. Knee joints look just like the shoulder joints for these. So we're just going to plug them into the thighs here. Then we're going to have to do a little bit of assembly for the lower legs. We got this piece right here. Looks like that. Then we have the back, just like this. So this is going to grip onto this peg, just like this. It goes together just like that. We see a little peg right here, so I'm going to have that facing outside of the body. So it does matter on this, for this figure, which lower leg you put on which side. So again, we're going to do the same thing. Just click those together, and there's a hole there for the knee joint. All right. And let's see, next we're going to put one of these clear ball joints for the ankles. And they're going to go into these holes right here. So there's one in. There's the second one. You usually find that they need to be pressed into your table. Or, whoops, that one slid out. To get in good, you want to press it until you hear a click. Okay, next we got his feet. So this is his toes, and they will face front on the figure. On both legs. Then I think we're going to go ahead and start his head. So same piece for the ankles is going to be used for the head. And it's going to fit in his neck. I pressed it down until I heard a click. And then we're going to have to construct his head. So looks like this is going to be the back of his head. This will be the front. And we're going to take this face plate here. Whoops. And we got 2 small pegs on each side of his face plate. They're going to slide into these two slots here. Just like that. Then we've got this clear piece for his eyes. So these two pieces right here are going to slide there. There's a peg right here for that hole right there. We'll just fit it in like that. Then we can take the back of the head and peg it into the front like that. And we have his fully assembled head, which will pop on his neck here. And we got some light in his eyes. All right, let's see, rest of these pieces. Let's see what we got going here. I think, looks like these are probably gonna pop. It's whoops. It's kind of a hole right there. I'm gonna pop this onto there, onto the side of his leg. Both sides will get one. Got that. Oh, his shoulder armor. So we've got some grooves on the inside here. Looks like we're gonna slide them in from the side using those grooves and those pegs. Get them lined up like so. Right, and then this piece. Okay, so what's this piece? It looks like it probably gonna go on the back. So I'm gonna put it like, looks like it goes like that. Then we got this orange piece to go on top of there. Then we've got his blaster. I'll go ahead and put it in his right hand. And there we've got a fully assembled IDW Orion Pax. All right. So I'm gonna, oh, and he fits in the stand. You just plug his foot into there. You can actually, there's enough ankle rocking to where both feet will plug into the stand like that. And then we got that figure. And I'm going to put him aside. Move the pieces back here. This is the instructions. So yeah, the instructions did spoil which figure we had. There we go. All right, next figure. All right, let's see what we got. All right, get those instructions over here. Let's see if we can get, we know we got Decepticon because of the color. Looks like we're gonna get Tarn. And it says IDW Tarn. I don't know of another Tarn. I thought he was only an IDW. Let's pop his hands off there. I had put together a Tarn from, I think it was Wave 4 that had him. Let's see if I can remember how to put him together. Oh, let me see if I can get this key. It's the first time I've had this blurry issue. Oh, there we go. All right. Partway through the stream, we got that fixed. All right. Purple stand for the Decepticon. Let's find his torso piece. Here's his, I believe that's his back. I think that's part of his front right there. Let's see. Oh, there we go. All right, there's his torso. We'll go ahead and take the tab out. Lights works. All right, let's see. All right, that's okay. This piece will start his back. Let's get his shoulders actually first. It's usually easy to start with. Easiest to start with the shoulders. Let's see if we can find them. Oh, okay, hold on. The shoulders are on his back. So, actually, he should just fit right there. Okay. These are going to be where we're putting our arms on. All right, so there's the front. Or the back. Let's find the front. If we can. I don't think, looks like we need more pieces than just that. Let's see. Okay, looks like there's a color separation. That'll go, take it, so we got 2 pegs right here. They'll go into here. Like that, actually. All right. Looks like that. And I don't think this is ready to peg in yet. Okay, so we've got more of the chest to do. Oh, here we go. Let's see. This may go okay on top of this piece. Okay, so let's do that again. So we got this piece with 2 holes on it. And then this piece has 2 pegs right there. We're gonna pop that on top of there. Looks like that. Then we got 4, whoops. Let's get that in better. Okay. So we got these 4 pegs right here. They're going to go into these holes, 4 holes right there on either side. And just press it in like that. Now I guess we can go ahead and put this back piece on as 2 pegs to plug into those 2 holes. Just like that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and find the waist and work our way down on the legs on this one first. Let's find that waist. That goes in there. All right. Waist plates. Got this one that has the paint on it, so we're going to pop it in the front like that. Turn around. Put the one with no printing on it in the back. And then we're going to start with his thighs. Pop them in to the ball joints. Then get these knee joints plugged in. Like so. And let's get ready, get his lower legs ready. So we got this piece, just like the other one, packs. Rhyme packs are going to go in the same way. And I believe this is going to face on the outside of the body. We can check the directions though. Nope, it goes on the inside. Go on the inners. So this is going to be his left leg. Pop it into the knee joint like so. Put the other one together. Pop it in. So those pink lines are in the inside inner leg. Then we're going to put in these clear ball joints for his ankles. Pop those in. And I'm going to press them into the, whoops, that one slid out. Pop that in. Press those in to the table so that they pop in good, hopefully. There we go, that one's in. That one's in. Got his feet. This is his toe. This will face forward. Just pop that ankle piece into that hole. Should look like that. All right, let's go to his arms. And we're going to take these 2 pieces with the pegs on them. I'll go ahead and put them on. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. It's under a piece. All right, got that. All right, let's get the elbow joints in. They look just like the knees. Pop them on each side. This is forearm. Let's see. It doesn't look like he has any accessories that go in this hole, so I'm going to have it face inside. And it's going to pop right into that hole there. Whoops, got a piece in there. Take that out. Here, put that on. All right. Let's see. Let's do shoulder armor. Okay? Do we have to put together a shoulder armor? Yes, it looks like we may have to do that. Okay, so you got this piece right here. Oh, okay. I messed up a little bit. Okay. So okay. I'm gonna take its arms off. This is what I forgot from when I did it before. Okay, so I believe this could be the outside. I'm gonna put this arm right here. And then we're gonna slide these two pieces together, I believe. Okay. And then this is, we'll plug into the ball joint right up here. So he's got these massive arms. And there we go. Okay, so once again, we'll pop this arm off. And we're gonna seat this right here like this. Or actually, it's easier to take this other side right here. And it's got some slots right there for the these pegs. So put that in there like that. And then put this piece on top. Peg that in. And then plug that into that ball joint. Like so. Then we could go ahead and put his hands on. I mean, we could put them on before, but I'm doing it now. We got that going on. Let's see what we got going on next. So it looks like we're gonna do the head next. Maybe. Let's see, we got that. I think this piece goes here, maybe. Actually, I'm not positive. Oh, I know what that is. Okay, never mind. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Okay, yeah, let's go to his head next. So he's got several pieces to his head. It looks like they may have given us two backs to his head. Hopefully we're not missing something because those are there. So he does have this face plate. Looks like he has two face plates. Let's see. What is it? How's this one? Okay, so it looks like you can make, you have, okay, so you have head options for him. We got two heads. Okay. That makes more sense. So I'm gonna figure out how his eyes go. It's a little. Okay. So it looks like each of these eyes have two different sized holes. So you can only use one set of eyes for each head. Okay, so that's that one. And do we even need this? Or is this plugged straight into? No, we do need that. Okay. So I think that this is going to go over this. And then the eyes are going to hold this assembly together, kind of. Okay, so I'm going to put the eyes into this faceplate first. And then we're going to peg his Decepticon faceplate over that. And then we're going to take one of these head backs. Hopefully are they the same? Yeah, it looks like they're the same. And slide that there. Peg it in here. All right. So there's head one. Done. And we're going to take the... Oh, might have done the wrong faceplate. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, there's two different faceplates. Okay, so I did do this wrong. Okay, so disassembly this all over again. We're going to take this front faceplate off. Take these eyes out. See if I can get that out. Actually, can we just... No, I can't. Okay. Okay, these eyes are out. Put all this aside. Okay, we're gonna do his regular face. Plug it from the back into this hole here. Then I'm gonna take this other set of eyes we didn't use, and I'm gonna peg it behind here. Then we're going to take this back of the head and pick it in there. Okay, so there's his regular face put together. And then we have this front face plate. This is going to be for his Decepticon face. And we are going to, looks like, plug the eyes in from the back, just like we did in the other one. But this one has a hole here for this faceplate to plug in, like that. Then we got the other head back to peg into this. And then we got two head choices, regular or Decepticon plate. And I mean, we know which one I think we're going to use, right? But let's see what the other one looks like. Okay, so I'll put the neck joint in. Here's his regular head. Light it up. And that's what it looks like lit up with the eyes. And then we've got some purple lighting up behind his chest. This one looks really cool. This will be my main Tarn. But, oh, Let's just put this other head joint in here. Neck joint, and we'll just do this. And then we got the faceplate we're going to keep on him because it's way cooler. All right, last thing we're going to do, we'll put his head aside. That'll probably go in an extra parts bin. Okay, so we got this piece right here. And then we've got 2 blaster pieces. And we're going to put them here. I'll plug one here. Oh, actually I'm going to swap sides because there's some printed pieces here. So plug it there. Then we'll plug it towards this back hole here. And now we've got a double blaster for him to wield. All right, will this be the best figure? So far, I think it is. Let's put him on a stand. And we've got our completed Tarn. It lights up pretty good. Light up better. Let's see. Oops. Oh. Where's my... There we go. And that's him all lit up. Here, we could do the Prime we did earlier. Or the Orion packs. All right. Next box. This is box number 3. When we're done with this one, we'll be halfway through. Will this be our Megatron? See which one we get. Remember to cut away from you. And also, appreciate it if you like, comment, subscribe. It does help me a lot. And I'd appreciate it. It goes away. Silicate out of here. We got our stand. We got our hands. Let's just get these hands out of the way. Get them off the sprues. But looks like we got a Decepticon because we got a purple stand. Let's see what pieces we have. Oh. I think we did it. This I think this is it. Is this the let's see. No, okay, so it is our Megatron. And no, I think it's it's too dark to be the special one. So we got looks like we got the regular Megatron, which I don't mind. It's called IDW Minor Megatron. All right, let's start putting him together. Here is, take that tab out so we can light it up. Oops. Uh-oh. We took the tab out, it's not lighting up. So, is it? Or is it really dim? Oh, it's like, okay. It is lit up. It's just, hopefully this will look better when we get the figure together. Because this doesn't seem like it's too bright. It's almost as if the light's not in there correctly, possibly. Well, let's see what we got. All right, looks like this is his front or back. I think it might be, oh, that's his front. Let's find those shoulders. All right, shoulders on first. Will this figure be better than Tarn? I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's Megatron in black. Okay, slide this into the back. And find that front piece. His chest. I don't think that's it. That's a weird piece. Let's see. Or this is his back. Okay, I messed up again. Put this in the front. Put this in the back. Just like that. Go ahead and put his neck joint in, since I'm thinking about it. That popped in. Find his waist. Put that in. No print, so I'm going to put this in the back automatically. We'll find the second one to see if it has print on it. Oh, there it is. And yeah, it has a little bit, very little bit of print on it. Right there off to the sides. All right, lower legs. Nice silver, kind of a shiny silver. I think this one looks gonna look pretty cool. So this figure is supposed to be Megatron before he became Megatron, where he's in the mines. I think the special one might be supposed to be Gladiator Megatron. I have to look that up. I'm not positive if it is. So pop those in. It looks like they're symmetrical, so it doesn't matter what side you plug it into. Right or left, your choice. Put that in there, pop that on, put in the ankles. Get them popped in. There we go. Feet. Silver feet. Toes in the front. There we go. Let's start on the arms. You got the upper arms with the pegs. Pop them on the ball joints up here. Find our elbows. Put them in. Where's the other one? There it is. Oops. Then the lower arms, like this. I'm gonna check. He might actually have some accessories to put on those arms. So I'm gonna make sure. Nothing's standing out to me. So I'm going to put these holes in the back. There's some print right there. Let's see, put in his fist. Let's do his shoulder armor. Got this. The slots for the shoulder armor are there so that we can slide it down on these pegs. Do want to make sure only one side's printed. So make sure that's facing front. So one thing I am noticing is the stripes on his chest don't seem to be as bright as the rest of him. Oh, I think I know why. I think it lights up. Is that why? I think it's translucent. I bet you that's it. Okay, so we got that on. So let's go ahead and start doing his head. All right. So I think what we're going to have to do is put the eyes into this hole right here. Peg them in first. Maybe. Oh, I don't think it matters actually, but I'm going to. Let's put that there. And then we'll peg that faceplate on. So get that pressed in and then clicked. Where's the back of his helmet? Put it together like this. We got his head together. I'll pop that on like so. All right, got a whole bunch of other parts here. Let's see. This looks like it's going to be a back piece. Yeah, so I got two pegs right there, two holes in the back. So just put that back there. That looks like he's got an additional backpack. But let me make sure. Yeah. All right. So this hole is going to go into this peg deep in here. Like that. Then it looks like we have a pickaxe for one hand, and it looks like a mining bit. So these two parts go together like this. Then there's this kind of spike, arrowhead kind of spike right there. And it looks like, so if we take this mining pick out, he can hold it from these two handles here if he wanted to. Like this. Like he's working. Also, there's this handle right here, and he can hold it like this as kind of a more of a kind of a gun or something, and then hold his mining axe in the other hand like that. So let me see if I can get the, whoops. And he doesn't light up great compared to Tarn. But there he is. I almost rather these chest pieces be painted than illuminated, honestly. I hope they redo this in Galaxy, and especially with the new parts they got in from 8. I'd like this to see I want this figure redone in Galaxy. So far, Tarn's winning as far as best figure for me. All right, box number 4. So we already know we don't have the special Megatron, so it's all, you know what? Okay, we do have, let's see, what do we got left? We got, I think, Ramjet, Bumblebee, and Magnus. I'm kind of looking forward to the Magnus, honestly. Right. So, Autobot or Decepticon. Actually, I wonder what color. We'll see what color stand they actually give Magnus, because I think it's Shattered Glass Magnus. Will they give him a purple one, or will they get rid of that? Pop off these hands. All right, big bag. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got a Ramjet. That bag's empty because I know these Conehead Seekers have some pretty small parts in them. And that's Ramjet. All right. Put that up there. Pull out the tab. Oh, he lights up bright. That lights up bright. Look at that. I wonder what Megatron would look like with this chest instead. It won't fit because this is white. Oh well. All right, look at those shoulders. Pop on. Got lucky, found him pretty quick. Whoops. All right, here's the back. Ooh, look at that. Some kind of shiny gold inside there. There's his chest. Slide that over there. There, and then we got hit the cockpit. They'll go on top of here. Let's see. I don't know how much I'm for the light up chest on the Seekers. Well, except for Sunburst? Sunstorm. Sunstorm, it fits. Okay, this is blank, so I'm going to put this on the back. This has print, so I'm going to put it on the front. Then we're going to find his leg, his thighs, his upper arm. That's an upper arm. All right, here they are. Pop them into the ball joints. And then get those knee joints in. Right here. Let's get some lower legs put together. Pop that. I'm thinking, yeah, this is going to go on the outside. So pop it in like that. Let's get the other side done. Pop that in. There we go. And let's see, get those ankles in. Using these clear ball pegs. There we go. It's easier if I do this one off to the side on the edge of the desk. There we go. Toes in the front. I hope this plastic doesn't yellow. I kind of have a bad feeling about this one for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. Elbows. Okay, I think we're probably gonna wanna, let's see where his arm weapons go. Okay. So I'm gonna put these holes in the back. Will be good for that, should be good for that. Because it looks like his weapons are gonna attach to his shoulder armor. Oops, which is what I just picked up instead of his forearm. All right, put that there. I'm gonna put his, yeah, we're gonna mix it up on this one and put a palm and then fist. Okay, the shoulder armor also has print on it, so I'm gonna slide it down over the forearm with the print side facing forward. Like that. Then we're going to put in his neck joint. Get ready to assemble his head. So for his head, we got the cone. And we have this face plate. And let's see, we got his eyes, this clear piece for his eyes. And let's see how this is gonna go. Okay. So it looks like let's see if I can get this focused. Okay, so you got these two eyes kind of in front, if you kind of, if the light's allowing you to see it. And we're going to put his face plate right over that. There's a small hole, it's kind of hard to see right there. And then there's a small peg right there. And that's what you're going to want to, how you're going to want to attach it. And there, got just like that. And then we got two little kind of, it kind of has this rectangle right here that's going to slide into that slot right there. Like that. So slide down like that. And there we go. There's his head. And then we're going to peg that onto the body. Like that. Okay. So that part's done. Okay. So I got these little pieces right here, kind of, that we're going to plug into his back. We'll go right here. Let's see if we can get in there. There we go. Kind of fiddly if you got chubby fingers. And then this will plug into the other end of that ball joint that we just plugged into his back. Like that. Then we have got this little hinge slot right here. And we're going to put the wing into it. It'll fit in just like this. And it'll got a little bit of articulation there. So it's easier if you just come through the back and fit it in like there. Then we got his arm weapons. And there's a hole there, which will go into this ball peg right here. And the other side has one as well. And there we go. That is our fully assembled ramjet. We put the extra pieces aside and we'll see what it looks like in the dark with the lights out. Whoops. And boy, he lights up almost too much, doesn't he? All right, well, that's him. I don't know. Still Tarn's winning. There is nice kind of reflective like effect from back there. That's kind of a thing. All right, next box. Number 5. We're almost to the end. We're getting there. Bumblebee and Ultra Magnus left. I'm kind of hoping we save Ultra Magnus to the end, but we'll see. Always cut away from yourself. And also, if you find it in your heart to like, comments, and subscribe, I'd sure appreciate it. All right. Might be pretty easy to figure out what we have. I think if we have a yellow stand, it's pretty safe bet that's Bumblebee. And it looks like it is. Unless they gave Shattered Glass Magnus a yellow stand, because technically he's still an Autobot. Let's see what... Let's get these hands out of the way. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay, so they did give Shattered Glass Magnus an Autobot stand still. That's who we got. Shattered Glass Ultra Magnus. Which I think he's gonna look cool. All right, let's put that aside. There's this. Lights up. We got that going. Let's, I don't think he shouldn't have shoulder pieces for him. He should be kind of like Tarn, to where, yeah, the shoulder, the arms will connect to these two. So that's on his back. So we'll just place that there. Then, oh, that's his, I'm sorry, is this the front? Yeah, this is the front. Okay, let's check to see if he's got, okay, he does have this piece, translucent piece, which I suspect, how's this going to fit? Oh, is it going to fit from here? Let's see. Okay, so here's the front. Here's the back. And here is some color separation for the front. And does this translucent piece will fit in? There's two holes on either side and in the middle. And then there's two pegs on either side of the windshields and a peg in the middle. So this is going to fit in. Let me see, how's this? Okay, I think it's gonna fit in like this. So I have the chest piece upside down. All right. So the cutouts on the corners are gonna go, those pegs are gonna go into those cutouts in the corner of the windshield. It's gonna look like that. Then this should fit over the chest piece like that. Then we put our torso piece seated into here like so. Then take that chest piece and put over that. All right, there we go. All right, let's get that waist on. Same as we've done before. Big peg and big hole. Let's find the front and back of the waist. Here's one of them. Okay, so this has no print, so I'm gonna put it in the back. Then we find the other one. Here it is. And it does have print on it. So put that in the front. Looks like that. Then we need to find, okay, there's his thighs, these silver pieces. Plug them into the ball joints here. Get those ankles into the ends of those. There's one. Oh, there's another one. Two. Then his legs, lower legs. Yep. Oh, it looks like it's a lot to go in here. So I'm going to snap the main pieces together first. And each of these has two holes in them. So I suspecting this is the outside. I'm going to go ahead and check instructions real quick just to make sure. Yeah, they are. All right. So we got two pieces here. They look symmetrical. So I don't think it matters what side they go on. They'll go these leg covers. This is the knee plate. So it's going to go on top like that. And I think we're good to go ahead and peg these in if we want. Peg them into the ankles, or no, the knees. Then we are going to do the ankles next. Put those in, these little clear ball joints, ball pegs. Put them there. Press it into the table so we'll get a good click. And let's put the feet in, toes front facing forward. Right there. And let's see. Think we might be good to go ahead and put the arms on. Put those upper arms in. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on. We've got blue bending joints, and then we had gray bending joints. Obviously, one's going to be the knees, and one's going to be which are which. We might have done this. We did. I did do it wrong. So these gray joints are supposed to go into the arms. So let's put these blue ones are the knees. Tricky, tricky. They gave us two different colors. This is the first figure I've seen that has two different colors for the knees and the elbows. Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to hate doing this, but we're gonna have to get this out with tools. There we go. Hopefully we didn't scratch it up any. All right. All right. Blue for the knees. Dark gray for the ankles, or for the elbows. I think they could have made them both dark gray, and well, I mean, it does look, I guess it does look better that way. All right, let me check to see if he's got any accessories on his arms. Lower arms, nope. So we're gonna have the holes facing back. All right. I'm gonna do his shoulder armor last because I messed it up on my last Magnus figure. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to his head first. And we're gonna go ahead and plug this translucent eye into this faceplate like that. Then we're gonna put his front of his helmet over like that. Then we got the back helmet. They'll plug into that for his complete head. We'll put in a peg for his neck, bald peg like that. And then we'll put this head on top of there. And let's start. Let's see, I'll go ahead and put two fists on. And those aside. Now we're going to start putting his arms together. Okay, so everything looks like it's symmetrical, so I don't think it's going to matter. The missile, I'm going to have this going forward, and I'm going to kind of seat it into here. And I think that this peg here is going to slide into here, pressing this into there like that, and that's going to hold the missile in. And you want to remember to put the missile in first, because once this is on, it's tight, and it's not going to be it's not going to come off once it's clicked in good. I learned the hard way on Ultra Magnus in Series 4, I think. I actually ended up cutting these missiles in half, sliding them in and gluing them, which sucks. Okay, so put that, and then this will... Oh no, I may have messed this up again. Maybe, we'll see. Okay, so there's an Autobot symbol here. Okay, so that's facing forward. Okay, actually I need to take this armor off. Okay, this one doesn't have an Autobot symbol on it. Ah, but the missile's backwards. See, I messed it up. So this one definitely goes this way. did it again. Okay, so can I pry this off? Am I sure? Okay, I'm going to use a tool. So this is, even though I just said you can't fix it, I'm going to see if I can, because I want to. Okay, so I'm going to try and pop this without breaking the shoulder. And I don't think that's going to happen. It's just in there really good. It's clicked in. So now I've got a ultra magnus with the missile facing backwards. On this side. It's either that. Nope. Either way, a missile is going to be facing backwards. So I can't even. Nope. Well, just find another one someday, maybe. We'll see. Two Ultra Magnuses I kind of screwed up. Back. So there's Ultra Magnus. Let's see what it looks like with the lights off. That's him with the lights out. I still like Tarn better. Tarn's the figure of the set so far. We got one more figure to go, but I don't think. I feel like Bumblebee's not going to be groundbreaking. There's that. An incorrect Ultra Magnus, yay. Alright, last box. It's got to be Bumblebee. But, what if there's a factory error and I get an extra Ultra Magnus that I could put there correctly? I'd almost rather have that. We'll see. I don't think so. I've never had a production error box yet. I've always gotten all the figures I'm supposed to get. And there we go. There's our last figure, which is Bumblebee. There we go, Bumblebee's card. Let's pop his hands off. He's got blue hands. He's got blue in him instead of the dark. Oh, look at that. He comes with a free spike. Spike Wickwitty. That's interesting. It's not. I don't know. See what. Maybe that should be painted sometime. All right. Let's get his torso piece. Pull the tab. He lights up bright. Let's get his shoulders. One up here. Other one. Find his back. There's his back. Put that in there. Slide chest piece over. I did good. There we go. That is waist piece. Hey man, how you doing? Find that waist piece. Where's it at? Here we go. Put that there. This one has print, so I'll put that in the front. Other one's in the back. All right, let's get this one going. Thighs. Whoops. Ankles or knees. Let's get those lower legs together. Got a little bit front. Looks like, let's see, these are not symmetrical, so okay. This little painted dash right here is going to go on the outside, like that. Pop this together, put that on the other side. Now get the ankles in, these clear ball pegs. Push them in. Okay, so we got the feet. I think we're gonna have to doing some assembly on the feet. Okay, I think we are. Okay, so we got this piece right here. Then we got this piece right here. And so we got a peg here, hole here. Plug it in like that. And that'll do is left foot, like so. Same way on the other foot. Push it together like that. Whoops, big hole goes into the ball joint, like so. Then we got to start his arms. That piece with the pegs for his upper arms. Like so. And we got his elbow joints plugged in there. Plugged in there. All right, so here's his lower arms. I'm going to put the hole on the front this time because he does have a accessory to plug in. So I do that. And we'll use a palm on this side and a fist on this side. Oh, yeah. I mean, it'll still be there. But yeah, that was I don't think you can get that in the US, the Shockwave. Okay, so neck piece is going to go here. And then let's go ahead and put the shoulder pieces in. They're going to slide down over. All right, let's do his head. So a big hole on the top of his faceplate. It's going to go into this peg on the top of his front helmet. Press that in there, like so. And then put the back, oh, no, eyes in next. There's a hole there for the same peg. And then I'll come in behind. Get those pressed in there. Let me see. And press the back and the front together. Let's see, get those pressed in good. There we go. All right, there's his head. Pop that onto the ball joint. Then we got a wheel for the back. And then, oh, we got a thumbs up. You know what? We got to do a thumbs up on this hand. So I'm going to do a thumbs up. And I'm going to take this fist off, and I'm going to put a palm on this side. So he's not going to be able to hold his gun. So I'm going to go ahead and put that to the side for the way we got it. We got this screen, wrist screen with a, I guess it's grown-up spike. From the movie. But they were both on the space station together, so I don't know why it would work like that. But yeah, he's talking to Spike and giving a thumbs up. That's how that works, right? So put him on the stand. And there he goes. Let's look at him with the lights out. He's really bright. Super bright. All right, so what we've gotten, here's Bumblebee with Spike. Too bad they didn't put a peg on him. He could have pegged into the back of the back here or in the front. He could have pegged in here if they had put a peg on this. Missed opportunity. So what we've done is we've opened, whoops. We've got Bumblebee with Spike. We got Ramjet. We've got minor Megatron, so it's not the special. We just got the regular Megatron. We've gotten Ultra Magnus, Shattered Glass Ultra Magnus. We got IDW Orion Pax. And the best figure of the set, in my opinion, is Tarn, who also comes with this alternate head. So I'm hoping they don't do a lot. I'm hoping they don't do a lot more shiny sets. I think I'd like to see these figures as Galaxy instead. I don't think the light up feature for me is that. I mean, it's good for the eyes, and they do. I think it works better with the classic editions than it does these Galaxy style. So I'm hoping they just put these weird figures like this into the Galaxy set. The only one that I think was even worth the light up features is this Tarn. I think it works really well with this Tarn, and this will be the Tarn I have out most. It is better than the regular Tarn. But other than that, I'd be okay with having all of these as Galaxy class with no light up features. So that's my opinion. If you have any other opinion, if you have a different opinion, please comment below. Also, if you could like and subscribe, I'd sure appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. But that will do it for tonight. And until next time, have fun.